Well, hello guys, welcome to episode 14 of Club 3 of our Journeyman save. We're currently with Viking IF in our second season at the club, and it's been a bit of a struggle in season 2 after having a stonking season 1. As you can see, we're currently languishing in 11th, but I believe the corner may have been turned, hopefully, fingers crossed. I expect all of you to be crossing your fingers right now. So, last time we were together, we had just played the game against Arendal and quite unluckily lost 1-0. So what I've done is done a little bit of a change in the tactics. I want to show that first. One of the things I realised is that one of the instructions I had set on was hit crosses early. Now with fast wingers, that kind of made me think we might be selling ourselves a little bit short there. We might want to be going a bit further up the pitch and then putting the crosses in rather than hitting them early. I imagine the early crosses are where you've got fast forwards and maybe not as fast wingers. So maybe technically good wingers, but who aren't that fast. So we have taken that. We've taken that off, and we've also changed the formation a little bit. And the reason for that is you'll see Viking, Backshow, and Romveit are 3 right wingers. It's probably the position we have most players to deal with it. All 3 of them were out injured with fairly significant injuries. Viking, and they're all back around the same time, but none of them are properly fit. So we've got Romveit on the bench, mainly because the other 2 are a little bit less fit, and we'll try and sort of bring those in the next few games. I'm not quite sure how we'll get them all involved, but we'll see. So what we've done, and I don't know why I didn't think about this early, is playing Froland as a winger on attack, slightly further back, but on this right side. And the reason we are doing that is because I forgot all about this. He's got a dribbling of 16. Dribbling of 16 tells me he can get past people fairly effectively. He can also pass the ball fairly well. He's got good vision, good work rate, and decent decision making. So all of these things are fairly important for someone who's going to try and get past players. So this is what we've got. Up front, we're going with Jonsson and... actually, no, sorry. We'll just go through the games that we've played. So we played Traff. We beat them 3-1. They're in the 3rd division, so this was still with the old formation. Jonsson, Brawson and Hadu. It was more complicated than it should have been, I felt. But, you know, we got a win and didn't get a clean sheet. Someone in the comments, please. Traff. The name Traff means something to me, but I can't think what. I've got the vision of a man, a big man, and I think it might be a beer or something like that comes from the region, but it's just not coming in my head. So someone in the comments, please tell me what that is, what I'm thinking of. So then we played top of the table, Rosenborg. Didn't expect a huge amount here and didn't get a huge amount here. As you can see, we were soundly beaten 2-0. It was a 2. We didn't deserve to get anything out of the game, and we didn't, so that's what happened. So then we played Tromsø. Old Lady plays his team, who got relegated, so they're now the division below. First half, this was a turgid affair. They took a very, very early goal, and it looked all pretty crappy for us. And then I made a couple of the changes that I've talked about, and we started to get back into it. And in the end, we won 3-1. Jonsson with a couple of goals. He was really good. And Heiskanen with the other goal. Then the game. So, I mean, this month has been really hard in that each one of these teams is in the top 5. So basically, we've played the top 5 all in one month, which is hard. And we've come out of it okay, I feel. This game against Haugesund looks like it was really, really close. But it wasn't. It wasn't at all. We went 2-0 up really early on. No, we didn't. I'm lying. We went 1-0 up really early on. They came back into it and we scored another. So Pereira with a penalty, Nagash got the goal, and then we went 3-1 up. It looked all over. Pettersson with an own goal. It was a pretty spectacular own goal. I was going to show it, but I don't think I've got time. And then they scored. They had 2 penalties, the most soft penalties you ever like to see. It didn't look like anything happened. They just got given 2 penalties. 80th and 94 minutes into injury time. The computer was virtually on its way out the window. And then this happened. I could not believe it. Ball came in, their defender missed it, and we got the result we deserved. And then I was thinking, I was also kind of pepped up and stuff. We played Stabæk, who were, I think, 3rd in the league, away from home, and they just dominated us. We could not get a foothold in this game at all. It was disappointing. They won 3-0, and it was a fairly straightforward 3-0. We got started to pick our way back into it at the end. I was trying to sort of move things around, but we just couldn't do anything with them. They were too good. And then we just played Sanford, Gloucestershire, and we won 3-0. And where did that come from? Bjorlo, Brawson with the first 2 shots of the game, and then Nagash later on. It was great to see that. So we're coming back for the game against Kristiansund, who are 4th in the league. And if we can get a win here, I think this will look good. And they've got Lillestrøm as second, so it's basically, I think it was the top 6 we've played. And then after that, I don't know what's going on. It's a tough run, and then Molde, who are 14th somehow. And then we got an easy run. So what we want to do is get a win here, because that would be very, very nice. I don't feel that any team in this league, apart from Rosenborg, are too good for us. I just feel we're not quite on it at the minute. So let's see whether we can get past Kristiansund and maybe into the next sort of phase of our sort of, I don't know what am I talking about? Next phase or so. I was thinking theoretically there, or hypothetically, or some thetically, pathetically probably. I'm probably going to cut this out because I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, this is the team we're going with. Jonsson and Nagash, I might have said this already up top. Bjorlo on the left. Collinder and Ludvigsson, I've been the centre to recently. Collinder's come in there and he's just done well, so he continues to play. Froland is on the right for however long he starts playing well there. At the back, it's looking a little bit more solid. We've got Pereira's back. It's great to have him back. We've got Vedvik and Brawson. Brawson's been in and out, like he's, football version of the hokey cokey. And Cloven is back on at the back. He doesn't really have the hardest person to go up against in that 17-year-old right back who's not that good. Vikney's in goal. He's back in goal. Emberland has done okay. What can I say? He's had I basically thought he was absolutely turd before he played a game, but he's done okay. In a couple of the goal that he conceded in the previous, not the Tromso one, the previous cup game before that, it was a slightly weak-wristed mistake that let that goal in. But other than that, he's been fine. So can we surprise another one of the top sides, Kristiansund, and get one over on them? That would be nice, but we're 10 minutes in and no one's had a shot. This is what exciting football is made of. I imagine they're just standing looking at each other at the minute, sizing each other up for the first 15 minutes before they start playing football. Otherwise, I don't know what they're doing. Kristiansund are fouling us quite a bit. I mean, we're doing well on the foul count. There's been a shot. Good God. And they've got a chance. Hinner. It's in. Hinner into Wallum, into the back of the net. And they didn't need too many chances, did they, to get the start they wanted there. Chance for Froland. That's a terrible ball, but that's fine. We can live with that. Clavan back to our goalkeeper. Now, let's do something sensible here. Plays it long. That's it. That's sensible, isn't it? But we've got it. Collinder. Bjorlo. Come on. What is going on here? We've managed to get hold of that. And it's back. Well, that was a goal. And I don't think it was particularly skillful, but it's 1-1. Yeah, game on, whatever. Just look at this. Jonsson, what crap. He plays it in. I mean, why are you playing that ball? Goalkeeper, I don't know, thinks he's playing volleyball, but in the end, he's not, which works out quite well for us. And I don't think he'd be particularly good at volleyball with a bit of play like that. So 1-1. Let's get on with this. Nothing going on. Nothing going on. It's pretty much a even game, isn't it? I mean, we're kind of cancelling each other out, which is fine. As long as we win it, I don't care. I would like to be 1-0 up, though. So, well, throw in. We are going to see a chance. Colander back to Vedvik. Into Colander. You know he plays the right... Oh, what was going on there? Was that a penalty, maybe? Viking. Oh, he's thinking. He's played a long one. This is going to be hard, isn't it? No, we've managed to get hold of that. Colander. That's an interesting. Where are they going? Where are they going? What do they think's just happened? Oh, this is it. What the hell was that? What were they doing? They ran up. We'd lost the ball. Look at them. Here we go. No, it's already happened. But oh, good God, they just all ran up. They knew what was going on. I didn't know. They looked stupid to me, but they all knew that we were going to win the ball back, and they were going to get the ball. They'd do a 1-2 together and look really clever. Oh dear me. Well, what a goal. Telepathy in action there. Brilliant. Right then, always worries me that ball into the centre, but a lovely ball out wide here. Bjorlo, it's into Jonsson. Shoot. It's in. It's 3-1. We've dominated this first half. We haven't, but I'm going to say that anyway. What brilliant play from the lads. I'm happy as Larry, but I'm not who Larry is, but I'm happy as him. And we're 16 points at the minute. I know we've managed to lose games from this position. Certainly this early on, but we'll pretend we know what we're doing. We've limited them to just 2 shots at the minute, but we've got another chance here. Bjorlo beats his man. Beautiful ball in. They can't. What's going on? I said stop hitting early balls, and all they do is just hit early balls, and we actually can deal with them now. Look at this. 4-1. Where did this come from? What is going on? Someone tell me. That looks like our defence, but it looks like we can play football. You make me look like an idiot. Complaining about stuff. Well, what a first half. 4-1 in the first half. Who would have countenanced that? Not I, said the walrus. Wow. So here we go. Let's get creative. Second half. Let's see if we can score another 4 goals. I'll take an 8-1 win. But Vickney in goal. I don't know if he's a Vickney or a Wickney, but Old Lady Plays can tell me that. Colander, ball over the top. Do they not know how to deal with a ball over the top? They remind me of England against Iceland, just failing to deal with the simple balls. Look at this. Bjorlo, yeah. I'll pass it here. Colander, chuck it over top. There we go. Jonsson, yeah, back of net. There we go. Good job. Training ground exercise. Well, this is bloody superb. I don't know what to think about this. I mean, we look good. That's done wonders for our goal difference as well. And we're not quite in the top half, but we're scratching at it. Oh, here we go. Hinner. We have given away a inordinate number of penalties, I have to say. This is number 4 in about 3 games. Wallum. But that's the first save Vickney's made, so well done, sir. I don't really need it here. I'd have preferred one where it really mattered, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's all going to look good. I think we might make a sub. I mean, Jonsson has been slightly scary. Well, I was going to bring Colander off, but I mean he's been fairly brilliant. Let's bring Rommetveld on this right side and see how he does in this position. Pereira. It's almost scoring own goals now. Everyone's out for us. I'm probably haven't recorded this. No, we have recorded. This is good. So it is on record. All over 7 average rating. Look at this. Even the goalkeeper sticking there on a 7. Even Rommetveld's just come on. He's not got a 7. Right, we're gonna take some people off. Kelly is gonna go on. Pereira's. On comes Pereira. No, off comes Pereira. On comes Kelly. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. This is by far the most effective we've looked. By far, all season. I mean, we've not even looked close to this. Ball in. I mean, that's the first save that goalkeeper's made. Someone's just told him that's what he's supposed to be doing. He's been sort of making sure it goes in the back of the net. There's some strange things the AI or the players are doing on this. I'm not entirely sure why they're kind of running around and doing quite what they're doing. But we'll make one last change. We'll take Bjorle off and we'll bring on this lad. It's been a great day. It's been an absolutely great day, and I'm really happy you guys have been able to share this with us. And we're just 2 points off 7th place, which feels a lot better. I know we've got a tough game against Lillestrøm coming up. That's going to be hard. We'll deal with that in the best way we can, which will be losing it. But hopefully this is the start of a bit of a run. We've looked a lot better now. Now I've taken off that hit crosses early. I think that was the problem. Amazing how much difference one little errantly clicked button makes in this game. I mean, that would have been very lucky if it gone in, but you know, a 5-1 win. Now it's not 8-1, but I'll take it. It's been awesome, absolutely awesome. I looked a decent football inside. I have to say, I haven't even looked at Mulder since then. I mean, they're still way below us, but since then I felt we've kind of come back, and I'm kind of getting back mentally into this team. So a 5-1 win. What more could you ask for, friends? What more could you ask for? Right, people, that's going to do good things for our dressing room atmosphere and all those sort of things. We will have a look at where that puts us in the league table. Mulder, another draw. They're just above the drop zone now. They've won one single game. That's terrible. We are now 4-4-4, which is good. 16 points. That's 4 + 4 + 4, isn't it? Yeah. No, it's not. It's 12. And 3 + 3. We've got plus goal difference finally, so that's good. So we'll be trying to force our way a little bit further up the league. First of all, against Lillestrøm, who are going to be a challenge, but if we're playing that well, who can stand in our way? Well, thank you very much, guys. If you've enjoyed the episode, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. I've realised I'm failing to say subscribe very well in the last few episodes, so please do that. If you are new to the channel, hit the notification bell to ensure you don't miss a single episode of my uploads, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.